Hi everyone, today we are making a podcast with Aysu Basriakter and it's related to the World Freedom Day. So we're going to discuss the freedom of press in the world nowadays.
Actually, I'm working as a journalist for more than 20 years. Just after the graduation, I start with radio and then television and also with the newspaper as well. With one of the biggest media institutions in North Cyprus. Actually, the freedom of the press, freedom of journalism is unfortunately an issue in the whole world, even in more democratic countries. But it changes, depends on the cases. But we are, especially nowadays, feel that we are not working so freely, actually. We feel very deep impacts of some pressures from the governing bodies. But technology gave us several advantages. It was very hard to reach alternative sources quite easily, but today it's much more easy. The development of technology creates the huge power of the online media and online broadcasting. And this creates sometimes ethical issues because everybody can be a journalist or everybody assumes as if a journalist.
So can we say that the last tendency which we see in the field of journalism is tightening the policy, making the space less freedom and giving less space for free voice of journalists all over the world?
Actually, the pressures creates a kind of auto-censorship, and it is much more dangerous, especially for a journalist, than the censorship itself. This also make the other people not to talk or prevent to discuss. Also affects the other journalists not to talk or not to defend, especially from maybe 5-10 years. We feel that pressure much more than the past.
So there is a research made by Reporters Without Borders, a non-profitable organization, and in 2022 the rate of Turkey in the world list was 149 from 180, and today it's 165 from 180. And if we're talking about Cyprus, it's 76 from 180 today.
Such kind of reports generally evaluate several aspects, not only the freedom itself, but also the social and economic conditions of the journalist. North Cyprus have its own special conditions. Our television channels have to pay a license fee to Turksat in Turkey in order to broadcast. The regulations that they signed with Turksat is quite threatening because they can lose quite easily their broadcasting line because of any criticism about the nationality or the religious issues or the governing issues. And it is also prevent the freedom of the press because it's not so easy to be on air in such circumstances. As a journalist, actually, you will not have a boring life, but always and generally have a little bit difficult life.